What is up, guys? My name's Simian. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright, guys, so today's video we're going to be talking about more on the horse speculation of the expansion pack that we're supposed to get next month, as well as a little bit more of the console update. Now, with that being said, I do want to get into the first topic, and that is, of course, the horse speculation. Let's get into it. So, we do know that the Horse Ranch expansion pack actually came out with a leak when Instant Gaming had posted it. A lot of people took to Twitter to announce their concerns, and of course me, I 100% believe this because it was very similar to the leak they did last time. And of course we were already done with the 4 kits, and you know, it's time for a new roadmap. With that being said, it is set to come out quote unquote July 19th, but of course many people thought this date was off considering it is not a Tuesday or Thursday, and we do know The Sims is more likely to announce these things on those days. Now, this actually came out by the Sims community.info, and Brandy Cyrus was supposed to present the country club for a 3-day concert, and as you guys can see, it's sponsored by Spotify and The Sims. Now, it's a rooftop in Old Red, and from June 8th through 10th, which is exactly right now, and it's 21 and over. I did find this very interesting that they said 21 and over, considering that I don't personally think that The Sims was made intentionally to be rated M for mature, but you guys let me know down below in the comments. I know previous games were, but this also reminded me that the fact that when The Sims actually did this whole thing during the Behind the Sims Summit, where they had these random dances going on, and I'm just like, what is this? What like, I don't know. Everybody was very confused on this whole entire topic, but this is what it was giving when I thought about the Brandy Cyrus performing. But of course, you guys know that I had to get the news. I went to Spotify. I tried to find what I could revolving The Sims. Guys, I was on a hunt. So I was like, okay, I need all the clues I can get. I even went on the website. Lo and behold, this is what the website did, but I got no information. I didn't see a Sim logo on the website. I didn't see anything about the Sims. I was really trying to hunt this information down for you guys, but again, nothing has been released, and I'm pretty sure that we're not going to see anything until after, you know, the festival has ended, where we can see footage from YouTube. Cinematically also said, so I don't know how to tell you without spoiling too much, but the Horses pack is real. Let me just tell you, we're getting a ranch in a new world inspired by the Arizona state, similar to this. And if you guys don't know who cinematically is, he's actually very, very good when it comes down to leaks, and he is on it, and he basically understands coding. Now, I do want to speak of coding when I get to Jack of All Games, who said, fun fact, horses originally appeared in the Sims 4 code way back in early 2017, and here's pick 1, and then horse code was added in 2019, and here's pick 2. If horses are the next pack, they may have been working on this for years. And as you guys can see, we can see a little bit of things here and there when it comes down to jump height, float labels, you know, human, cat, dog, horse. And we see these little pieces here and there that are adding horse start, horse this, horse run. And if you look closely, you can even see it in combination of the other animals that we did get with previous packs. Now, I do not think this is not far-fetched at all, and it would make a lot of sense. But again, people do say that horses are very hard to code, which is why once this tweet was released, a lot of people took to Twitter to announce their concerns. Now, someone by the name of SimLegacy5083 said that would make ton of sense. The original code was there the same year Cats and Dogs were released. Island Living was 2019. Horses on the Beach would have fit. I hear they are hard to code. Maybe we're seeing an eventual success after a few false starts. And I completely agree with this. Now, with this whole expansion pack supposed to be coming, I'm just very confused on how they're going to express, like, just, I don't know, how are they going to stretch an EP for horses? You know what I mean? And I just feel like with what's coming with the world, I just don't feel like I'm that excited about it. Only because I'm excited about the horses, don't get me wrong. I love horses. I love the whole like ranch style idea. It's just giving game pack energy. You know what I mean? I just feel like the only thing that involves an EP is if like maybe they made it some type of world where there's like hotels brought onto it or something even bigger. I know a lot of people took to Twitter to announce their concerns, stating that, you know, it would be cool if, you know, they had ponies, you know, just for kids and stuff like that, ways you could earn money. Someone even mentioned like an equestrian career, and I think that would be amazing. If they don't add that onto an expansion pack, I'm just gonna just throw the whole pack away, because it's like right here in our faces for us to be using it. Now, I am going to be like wondering, is it going to be like horses added onto households, or is it going to be something that's not really a part of our households? Is it going to be similar to like cows and chickens? I'm just very curious to how this whole thing is going to go. And again, only time will tell. And the more news that drops, I'm going to be expressing it. But what is your opinions, and what are you guys looking forward to as far as the horse expansion pack possibly coming soon in July? Actually, I don't know if it's possible. I think for sure it's coming in July. I think that maybe towards the last week of this month, or maybe the first week of Tuesday and Thursday of July, we are going to be getting news on more about what's going to be happening regarding the expansion pack, and maybe like even like a little bit more of some leaks. I also did want to announce my frustration regarding the US-based worlds. I am so sick of US-based worlds. Again, we have so many already, and I'm just more interested in making destination worlds the main worlds and us being able to live in them. They always do this with a lot of packs, and they always make the really good worlds that are really interesting to look at and see and be around. It's just always, hotels or renting or just, we can never just play a lot and just have it actually be like a full functioning world. I don't know. You guys let me know your opinions on that. I just feel like we already have so many US-based worlds, and if we get something similar to Strangerville, I'm just going to be a little annoyed because it's going to be similar to Oasis Springs, and I think like we're over it. It's like, okay, like for that, just make it a game pack, and then we'll just go ahead and add that onto Oasis Springs or, again, Strangerville. But I'm just tired of the US-based worlds, and I'm ready for something new. So I don't know. Let me know your opinions on that because, again, that's just my personal opinion, but as always, I'm very curious to hear yours. Now, with that being said, we are going to pop into the next topic, which we're going to be talking about console. For those who are not familiar with what's going on with console, I actually have a few videos already linked, so go ahead and watch my other previous videos just to get all caught up on this topic. I do want to mention that, the Alchemist Sims had put out a thread of everyone getting banned. If you're not familiar with this whole process, basically, Simmers were getting banned for expressing their concerns when it came down to console switches, and which this all comes back to literally in January when the first update had stated. Now, we do know the community manager had already posted stating like this is what happens and this is the reason why some simmers were getting banned and blah blah blah, and a lot of people felt that this was kind of BS on their end, considering that nobody ever really got warnings when it came down to expressing their concerns on the console features. Now, someone by the name of Kissy Curse said, this reply on the forums from EA Cade just can't help himself, can he? Yet more, I didn't do anything wrong. And it goes and states, this is a great example of perfectly given back feedback. Obviously, you're not happy with the current state on Sims console, but you communicated that without insulting, trolling, or baiting. Thank you. In regards to your question, I wish I had more answers to give. We obviously didn't expect the feedback to be negative on these changes. Rather, we thought they would be welcome as improvements. Hopefully, we can chalk this up to a learning experience and not repeat these mistakes in the future. Now, Simmers did have tweets and concerns, and someone by the name of Altiotana said, now this is rude. If you're going to be a community manager, you should not be a hypocrite, and that's for sure. A lot of people felt that this was very disrespectful, and someone by the name of Satch Sim said, at the Sims, question mark. Now, I do agree that the Sims has been very silent and very quiet, and the only time they've acknowledged this is when they retweeted another user, console user, with change console controls in the header, and the Sims Direct has not been saying anything. With that being said, I do think the community manager was definitely being a little passive aggressive with that comment, and it was just very unnecessary, and there's just ways you read things. Now, of course, with tweets and things like that, or just writing in general, it's kind of hard to read things to the point of where you're feeling like this is how it's supposed to be read. When you read something, you read it like how you intentionally read it. You know what I'm saying? It's not so like, oh, I never meant to like make it sound like that. It doesn't matter. People are going to take it a certain way. That's why you have to word things carefully, especially knowing that you're a public figure and knowing that you are a team of the Sims. It just looks a little passive aggressive on my end, but again, I'm curious to hear your opinions on your end and what you guys think all about that. Now, with that being said, I know this video was very short today, but again, there wasn't really that much news, and of course, when there is, I will report it, but I do want to bring back a little bit of fun, YouTube videos for you guys, which is why I'm bringing back some other stuff regarding, just other fun stuff like mods and CCs and gameplay, just things a little bit outside of the news, because again, I do love playing Sims, so I don't want you guys to just formally see this as an information video channel. As much as I do love reporting it, and I will report news when it happens, again, I do love playing the Sims outside of the news information, and I love sharing that with you guys. So again, thank you guys for all the love on the previous video. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. We are on the road to 20K, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.